Right now, the governor calling lawmakers back to the Capitol how he wants urgent action to do something for communities affected by PFAS contamination.
Also, the challenges faced by food share recipients when their food expires. And the changes some say is desperately needed in Wisconsin.
And the city of Beaver Dam is trying to overcome the loss of some 250 jobs after a food manufacturing plant there shuts down. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
New tonight at 5, the governor is calling lawmakers back to the state capitol next week.
He's calling on them to release funds that would help Wisconsin communities fight PFAS pollution. Political reporter Will Keneally is here and has the details. Will?
So where these funds stand right now, the legislature budgeted more than $100 million to combat PFAS pollution in Wisconsin. They just haven't spent it yet. So the governor is calling the state's budget writing committee back in to release those funds in a special meeting next week.
They're the ones that have the money. We can get that out the door. We can do the right thing.
Governor Evers is hoping that the state's powerful budget writing committee will release PFAS mitigation funds, and he's calling them back to Madison to force the issue.
Yes, we spent a lot of times with various legislators talking about how stupid I am, and I'm trying to convince them of what I just mentioned.
To get that money out the door, the state's budget writing committee just has to sign off.
Of course. Yeah, I don't think we need to be handcuffing the DNR from addressing future contamination and pollution. That's why we have a DNR.
Democrats have argued they can just give the money to the state's Department of Natural Resources and have them come up with a plan to spend it. Republican lawmakers wanted to include specific protections for landowners with existing PFAS pollution. They submitted a plan that the governor ultimately vetoed earlier today.
So we have to do something. We have to get the money out the door. The money's already there. So we're going to be working on that.
Now, the governor is calling that committee back next Tuesday. In a statement to us, the co-chairs of that budget writing committee, they tell us that Governor Evers has tried this before and once again is playing politics. The governor has no authority to call the committee into a meeting. So we will likely expect to see an empty committee room next Tuesday. Both sides of the aisle, though, agree that this is critical funding. So there's a chance that we could see them work together on a proposal this summer.
All right, Will, thank you. Governor Evers signing a bill today that expands the Amber Alert system. The bipartisan Prince Act increases criteria for issuing alerts for children reported missing. The new law comes in response to the disappearances and deaths of two children, 5-year-old Prince McCree and 10-year-old Lily Peters. Under the new law, silver alerts can be used for children missing if the situation does not meet the criteria of an Amber Alert, which requires the children to be abducted or in imminent danger or injury or death.
And it's because of these two kids that from today going forward, all other kids will be searched for in honor of Prince and Lily. Their deaths were not in vain because it changed the trajectory of the resources that these children will have statewide.
But now alerts can be issued if the child cannot make it home due to cognitive or physical issues. Governor Evers says the Prince Act will make Amber Alerts to the public faster and will help prevent tragedies like these from happening in the future.
Switching gears to weather now, 60s for most of the day today. It was a nice spring day to get outside, and the rest of the week will look similar, except a little bit of a hiccup on Thursday. Let's turn it over to meteorologist Alex Harrington. Hi, Alex.
Hey there, Susan. Yes, that hiccup will be on Thursday. You're going to need that umbrella on your Thursday, but not on your Wednesday, and not right now. We've got temperatures 62 degrees. We were going to go for high temperature 58, but we did a little bit better than that. I suspect in southern Wisconsin that there will be few complaints that the temperatures are a little bit warmer than forecasted. Got 63 in Middleton, swinging out to the west, 63 in Boscobel, 58 in Monroe, and 61 in the Dells. And all it takes is just a little extra sunshine this time of year, and those temperatures will be a little bit warmer than sometimes forecasted. Overnight tonight, we'll do lows in the upper 30s to right around 40, so seasonably mild for this time of year with clear skies. The skies will turn a little bit more on the cloudy side as we head a little bit later into your Wednesday. But look at those temperatures, upper 60s. Some places might close in on 70 degrees, and then we track the changes as we go on into your Thursday. By the time we get to 5 o'clock in the morning, you might need your umbrella to pack for work or school. If you're going to head out for lunch, you're probably going to need that umbrella at 11 a.m. on your Thursday. Then as we head out a little bit later on your Thursday afternoon, you're definitely going to need that umbrella, or you can expect to get on the wet side. How much water we're going to get out of this weather system and who gets it, We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
All right, Alex, thank you. And new tonight at 5, the Columbia County Sheriff's Office has identified 4 of the 5 people who died Sunday in a crash in the town of West Point. The Columbia County Sheriff's Office says a car crossed the center line and collided head-on with a pickup truck. The driver of the pickup truck, 70-year-old Robin Purcell of Prairie du Sac, died at the scene. The driver of the Lincoln, a 17-year-old Merrimack girl, died at the scene, as well as passengers, 42-year-old Shane Scoville of Merrimack, 62-year-old Julie Scoville of Blue Mounds, and 26-year-old Kaiser Ballweg of Sauk City was taken to a hospital where he later died. The investigation is ongoing.
A man is in jail tonight after leading police on a chase in Janesville. The pursuit lasted 15 miles yesterday before police officials partially disabled the vehicle using a tire deflation device. The vehicle was finally stopped on South River Road, and the 37-year-old man was taken to the Rock County Jail. The man is currently on probation for possession of child sexual abuse material.
News broke yesterday that ConAgra's Bird's Eye facility in Beaver Dam will shutter by the end of the summer.
Our Kyle Pozorski spoke with the city's mayor today to hear what he hopes comes next.
Here at the Beaver Dam Municipal Building, Mayor Mike Wissell tells me that workers should not panic, saying he's more than confident the amount of available jobs will outweigh the loss of 250.
I'm hoping we can get as many of them placed in new jobs as quickly as possible.
Wissell just recently took over duties as mayor in February. He says while he's disappointed, it's his belief there are plenty other businesses ready to take on those displaced.
Fortunately, Beaver Dam has been pretty active with development, and we're hoping that some of our new entities, such as 350 to 400 jobs for Generac, will actually help pick up the slack here.
Generac's new facility will only come online later this year or early next. In the meantime, the Chamber of Commerce is now in preliminary planning stages to hold job fairs for those impacted to land on their feet. In a statement to News 3 Now, ConAgra says the decision to close was not based on the performance of their Beaver Dam team. The Chicago-based company previously bought the facility through an acquisition of Pinnacle Foods in 2018. Reporting in Beaver Dam, Kyle Pozorski, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Kyle. UW-Madison and all the other schools within the Universities of Wisconsin system are set to implement a new parental leave policy. Starting July 1st, UW-Madison employees will be eligible for 6 weeks of parental paid leave. That includes leave for births as well as adoptions. The move brings the state's top schools in line with many other universities across the country. Prior to this policy, faculty would take unpaid time off or use vacation and sick time while they were away. It took years of discussion to get to this point, a moment that brings relief for some.
I think it's really hard to focus on work and really be present with your baby. So having that 6 weeks that's paid and you have that financial stability is, I think, a game changer for people and just their job satisfaction and overall well-being.
Tonight at 6, we'll hear more on the mental health benefits of this new policy.
This morning, more than 75 volunteers from April Air came together in Sun Prairie to frame a new house. It's all supported by volunteer efforts to get a family a safe place to call home. The volunteers built all of the interior and exterior walls for the Habitat home, which will eventually be located in Oregon. The home is part of a 1.3-acre development that'll serve 8 families in the community. The nonprofit always looking to help people have shelter.
It makes a huge difference. I can't tell you how many times I've teared up hearing from these families about what it means to have a consistent place to live. Their children can go to the same school, build friendships, and also just play out in their backyard and feel safe and secure.
Habitat for Humanity of Dane County has been part of these projects since 1987. Currently, Habitat is building in Madison, Sun Prairie, Stoughton, and in Oregon.
Looking ahead now at 5, this weekend, children from across Wisconsin will show off their skills as entrepreneurs as the Action Children's Business Fair will be hosting up to 34 young entrepreneurs in the main hall of Action Academy West. The event is sponsored by Action Academy Madison West. At the fair, children can bring their products and try to market them against others, and it all comes with their imagination.
You'll see children, you know, they might be selling slime or baked goods or bath and body products. It's really neat to see what they come up with.
The young entrepreneurs are also competing for cash prizes between the different age groups. The event runs this Saturday from 10 to 1 at Westminster Presbyterian Church. Well, when an April snowstorm or February tornado hits Wisconsin, it can leave hundreds of thousands of us without power.
Well, for some, power outages mean temporary inconveniences, but for others, it could mean going hungry. Our Maddie Heimsch has more.
In March of 2024, Wisconsin's food share benefits were granted to almost 400,000 Wisconsin families, the program issuing a total of $113 million in monthly grocery allowances. So when you're waiting for that next monthly allowance to come, what do you do when your fridge loses power and your groceries go bad? While Food Share has a replacement benefits program, in its current form, it's almost inaccessible.
Imagine you just lost your power, but now you need to turn your computer and your printer on and print a document to get your food replaced. And then you have to find an envelope and a stamp and go out in the middle of a power outage. There's a snowstorm, and you have to mail it, and you have to wait.
Sherry Tussler is the CEO of the Hunger Task Force. She works closely with food share recipients and says the application process for aid replacement needs to change.
Our local utility company, they don't need a whole bunch of people calling in and saying, can you send me a letter proving that I had a power outage? Which is currently what the state expects people to do.
Food Share has announced its plan to implement electronic replacement applications, setting a target date for October of 2024. But several other states already allow e-signatures, eliminating travel needs, phone holds, and technological difficulties, and providing millions of dollars worth of relief aid to those in need.
Those people not only lost their power, but they're worried about where their food's at. That's just untenable. And those are the people who need our help the most.
Reporting in Madison, Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
And when we come back, Alex returns a complete look at his first warn forecast.
And a historic sentencing of the parents of the student responsible for the Oxford, Michigan school shooting. That's coming up next at 5.
Quick check of Wall Street. The Dow falls another 9 points in trading today. The Nasdaq gains almost 53. S&P 500 adds 7.5. We'll be right back.
Donate blood at Stoughton Health's upcoming blood drive on April 19th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The event will be hosted at our Community Health and Wellness Center. Sign up online at bloodcenter.org.
Attention homeowners, Mad City Baths is looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Mad City is Wisconsin's trusted bathroom remodeler with installations in as little as 1 day. We're also your local provider for replacement windows and kitchen cabinet refacing. And now be one of 50 homeowners who call and receive a free installation on a new bath or shower with no interest and no payments till 2026. Senior military discounts, plus call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. Have your zip code and location ready to qualify. Call Mad City now. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4460. That's 608-729-4466.
Upgrade your garage, patio, or basement this spring with our beautiful cutting-edge concrete coatings. Our coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy and guaranteed to increase your home's value. For a limited time, save up to $500 off your project. Plus, call during this program to see if you qualify for payments starting at just $30 a month.
Welcome to Badgerscape Design and Landscape. We offer a full range of landscaping services, from design to maintenance. Our professional team is dedicated to meeting all your landscaping needs. Call us at 608-295-1446 or visit badgerscapedesignandlandscape.com.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the Madison area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you or give us a call and ask us about our Earth Day promo.
Join Stoughton Health's Dr. Aaron Schwab on April 18th to learn about simple outpatient treatments that can alleviate varicose or spider veins. To register for the free educational talk, visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events.
Coming up on News 3 now at 6, more than 250 hardworking Wisconsinites find themselves out of work as a major food manufacturing plant shuts its doors. Tonight, we look at what it means for the city of Beaver Dam. That's tonight at 6.
How old are you?
99 plus.
And he spent a lifetime doing something good. I'll tag along with this amazing local veteran as he reveals priceless life lessons and what we can all do to make his greatest wish come true. Thursday at 10.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Moving forward.
Welcome back. The first parents in the U.S. to be held criminally responsible in their child's mass shooting at his school were sentenced to at least 10 years in prison. Family members of the 4 victims killed addressed the court prior to sentencing. Christiane Benavidez reports with the latest.
The lack of compassion that you've shown is outright disgusting.
The mother of shooting victim Madison Baldwin broke down in court, accusing James and Jennifer Crumbly of giving their son Ethan access to a handgun and ignoring his mental health. In 2021, the 15-year-old opened fire at his Oxford, Michigan high school, killing 4 fellow students.
Your Honor, I request that the maximum sentence be enforced, as it will never come close to the life sentence I was given.
In separate trials, the Crumbleys were convicted of involuntary manslaughter despite arguments from their lawyers that they had no idea their son was a threat to the community. Appearing together Tuesday, both addressed the court, expressing remorse, but also seeking leniency.
This could be any parent up here in my shoes. Ethan could be your child, could be your grandchild.
My heart is really broken for everybody involved.
But in the end, Judge Cheryl Matthews sentenced them to at least 10 years in prison, criticizing the couple for their inaction.
Opportunity knocked over and over again, louder and louder, and was ignored. No one answered.
Legal analysts believe this will impact future cases.
This isn't just saying we want to punish the Crumbleys. It's saying to other parents, look at where your guns are stored. Check in on your kids. This is very much about sending a message outside of this courtroom as well.
Ethan Crumbly pleaded guilty and is serving a life sentence. The judge said his parents have a right to appeal. Christiane Benavidez, CBS News.
The defense had requested that the sentence to be time already served, which was about 2.5 years.
Next tonight, 2 weeks after the deadly collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, a delegation from Maryland met with lawmakers on Capitol Hill, hoping to speed up aid to the region. The Maryland Governor Wes Moore, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, and leaders from the state's congressional delegation are calling on lawmakers from both sides to support an aid and recovery package. President Biden, who surveyed the damage last week, has promised the federal government will pay for the entire cost of reconstructing the Key Bridge.
The meeting today was very emblematic of the kind of support that the state of Maryland has had from the very beginning. Because about 2 weeks ago, a part of our soul fell into the Patapsco River, a part of our landscape, and a part of what makes Baltimore, Maryland so special.
6 construction workers who were working on the bridge when it was struck by the cargo ship died. Crews continue the massive salvage effort to clear the wreckage and fully reopen the Port of Baltimore, with many businesses impacted by its closure.
Well, let's get a look at your complete first warn forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington joins us. Alex?
Yes, Eric, I do. And to use Susan's words from earlier, we have one hiccup, just one, in the 3 things that you need to know. Otherwise, mild conditions on your Wednesday. The rain, that's the hiccup on your Thursday, although we need the rain. And then I promise everybody a warm weekend ahead. Hold on. When we get to the 7 to 10 day forecast, I think you're going to like it. 62 degrees outside right now, calm winds. You really can't beat that. I like to say that when the weather is absolutely picture perfect. Just a couple clouds out there on our Edgewater Capitol Skycam. 63 in Middleton, 61 in Oregon, and our friends down in Stoughton basking at 62 degrees. We got a 55 in Mineral Point, 61 in Camp Douglas. You were a little cooler yesterday, so you're a little warmer today, and 61 in Janesville. Planning your night tonight, temperatures right around 40 degrees, clear skies, a wonderful evening and overnight expected, and a gorgeous Wednesday. You want nice weather in April? I think this is picture perfect. Upper 60s, right around 70 degrees. Plenty of sun initially, but then the clouds are going to fill in a little bit later on your Wednesday. We're tracking that rain system. We've been talking about this for days now. The weather system looks like it will take hold by the time we get to our 5 and 6 o'clock shows on your Thursday evening. Rain from Camp Douglas down to Lone Rock, Mineral Point and Platteville, and points towards the east. Then this weather system kind of meanders and swirls that rain shower activity back across southern Wisconsin around that Friday morning commute. And then it's out of here, and we may even break into some sunny skies later on your Friday, but it will be breezy on your Friday behind that weather system. We brought the rain totals down. It doesn't look like as much water is going to be squeezed out of this weather system. Quarter, half inch for Madison up towards the Dells and Janesville. I've been saying this too for days. Lesser amounts over southwestern Wisconsin with this particular weather event. But there's more rain in the forecast. Here we go. Look at this. Temperatures climbing into the 70s. Not a misprint on your Sunday. On my social media, meteorologist Alex Harrington, we're talking about what you're going to do when the temperatures are in the 70s on Sunday. Then as we go out into next week, more rain chances, looking unsettled, and one or two of those storms could be on the stronger side. So first to warn that it's going to be a stormy week by the looks of it at this point in time. Speaking of storm facts, it is Severe Weather Awareness Week in Wisconsin. 21 tornadoes in total happened in 2023. What's really interesting about that is 15 of them occurred on one day, March 31st. I remember that vividly, where we had tornadoes down near Janesville and Evansville. 8 EF1 tornadoes, 11 EF0 tornadoes, and we generally only get EF0 and EF1 tornadoes. The stronger tornadoes, not quite as common in the state of Wisconsin, but they certainly can happen. And one of those was unidentified, meaning there wasn't enough damage for our friends at the National Weather Service to really give it a rating. And on average, we get about a little bit over 20 tornadoes in a given year in the state of Wisconsin. How about some traffic? Ooh, a little bit slow eastbound as you're heading towards 12 and the 39 exchange at 19 miles per hour, but it just bumped up to 51, so maybe we're making some progress on that slowdown on the Beltline. Down in Janesville, where your temperatures are in the lower 60s, you can crack the windows open a little bit. Again, 39 northbound, a little slow here, but then as you're heading southbound on 39, things are looking pretty good at 70 miles per hour, and windows probably open a tad up towards Wisconsin Dells. You just said Camp Douglas was at 61 degrees and speed limits around 70, and folks are going right around 70 miles an hour. Beautiful, beautiful night for a drive. Susan and Eric.
All right, Alex, and still to come, why women continue to fall behind on their routine mammograms. The troubling numbers from the CDC just ahead.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
For affordable American-made baths and showers installed in as little as 1 day, call Mad City Baths. From easy access walk-in showers to walk-in tubs. Now we're looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. 50 homeowners will save with free installation. No interest and no payments till 2026. Plus, call now for a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate from Mad City.
You and running have been together for a while now. Fact is, so has Morgan's Good Form Running. Every run is more than just a run. It's about finding oneself. Movement in a new pair of Hokas is good magic. Gear up today at Morgan's Good Form Running. Buy a pair of Hokas and experience the difference. Why run when you can fly?
Experience the comfort and style of Hoka. Visit us here today at Morgan's Good Form Running.
Morgan's Good Form Running, Hilldale.
This famous wood fence from the show Home Improvement had to have boards replaced 13 times in only 9 years. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are all backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. This month, save $1,000 on your project. Visit the website or call the number for your new fence today.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says This one is for real.
This one is for real. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it today for only $14.95 plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Pick and Save always gives you more ways to save on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Pick and Save app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. With a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Discover more ways to save big every day. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Get an 11% rebate on everything now at Menards. Be prepared for the unexpected and keep your home powered with Generac generators. Their standby generators serve as an excellent backup plan in case of a power outage. Its advanced technology automatically starts within seconds of sensing a power loss, providing energy to your home and critical appliances. Save over $675 on this home standby generator after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Moving forward.
New research shows that many women are not getting the screening for breast cancer that is recommended. Michael George has more details.
Routine mammograms are critical for detecting breast cancer early, when it's easier to treat and chances of dying from the disease are lower. Now, a new CDC vital signs report shows 1 in 4 women ages 50 to 74 are not up to date with the breast cancer screening.
This is concerning because we know that about 40,000 women die a year from breast cancer, and having these screening mammograms can save lives. We found several reasons why women aren't getting their mammograms every 2 years.
Those reasons include the cost for access to care, lack of transportation, food insecurity, loss of work, and feeling socially isolated. The report found the more of those health-related social needs a woman is dealing with, the less likely she is to get a mammogram. CDC Chief Medical Officer Dr. Deborah Howery says these barriers need to be removed.
It's really important to address these needs now. When doctors are meeting with a patient, they can screen women for these needs and then connect them to community services. And if women are uninsured, CDC has a program in all 50 states through the health departments that will allow women to get a mammogram for free.
While death rates from breast cancer have decreased, they remain high for Black women and women with low incomes. Federal health officials are encouraging all women not to delay their mammogram. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
And it's estimated about 22% of breast cancer deaths can be reduced by early screening and treatment. For more information on the National Breast and Cervical Cancer Early Detection Program, just head to the CDC website. And we'll be right back with a final check of your first warn forecast.
Attention homeowners, time is running out to call Mad City Baths as we look for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. Choose from premium wall patterns including Santa Cruz and Arctic Ice, infused with Microban for easy cleaning. In addition to baths, Mad City is also your trusted source for Eco Sky windows and kitchen cabinet refacing. Last chance during this program to be one of 50 homeowners who receive promotional pricing with free installation on a new bath or shower. No interest and no payments till 2026. Senior and military discounts. And remember, it's your last chance to call during this program for a free $50 Walmart gift card with estimate. Zip code and location are important. Call Mad City Baths now. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
We are Dane County. We are Madison, McFarland, Sun Prairie. We are Waunakee, Stoughton, Middleton, Deerfield, and everywhere in between. We are committed to being unique in supporting the value when families share the memories of family and friends at the loss of a loved one. We are Crest Funeral and Cremation Service. More than just a funeral home, we are the people you know and trust to help families before, during, and after the loss of a loved one. Learn more at crestfuneralservice.com.
Think Sloan's first. You know, the big thing about Sloan's is the ease of doing business. They make everything simple. We choose Sloan's and John Deere because we have availability of equipment, quality service, quality parts, and they have the ability to keep us up and running.
Deere season is on now at Sloan Implements. Get your John Deere Gator with 3.9% for 84 months. Get in the yellow seat today.
Power up with Sloan's.
Think Sloan's first.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the Madison area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, you know, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you or give us a call and ask us about our Earth Day promo.
Mattel is launching a new collaborative version of one of the world's most loved word games, Scrabble. It's called Scrabble Together, and it'll be available across Europe. Instead of completing words, players collaborate to complete goal cards, and there are helper cards if assistance is required.
Mattel says the new game mode aims to bring people together. It says for anyone who finds word games are not for them. The new spin on Scrabble comes more than 75 years after the classic version first came out.
Something different. Let's go to Alex. Final check of the forecast.
Yeah, let's take a look at our next 10 days. Look at our normal highs, 55 to 58. A lot of 60s. We got the 70s on Sunday. Susan, Eric, we were just talking about the farmers market on Saturday.
Yep.
67 degrees for a high temperature on that Saturday.
Right.
We have one fly in the ointment in our forecast, and that's that rain shower activity. After a mild Wednesday in the upper 60s, we're tracking those rain showers for quarter to half inch, stretching right along I-39 and points to the east. Our friends in southwest Wisconsin, they need the raindrops, but I think they're going to miss out, unfortunately, with this one. But we have more in the forecast. We have more in the forecast.
Well, we know it's that time of year. We get plenty of that. It is nice to get the sun every once in a while and feel the warmer temperatures after last week. Alex, thanks. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News is next.